welcome back. Today I have a whole bunch of empties to share with you. Because these are empties, it's kind of like a review because obviously I've used these items up, and so I can give you some well-formed thoughts that I've had over the course of using these items. So to start things off, I do have not makeup wipes, but I have 2 bottles of the Garnier micellar water. I have the all-in-one, what's this? Is this the waterproof one? It says dissolves waterproof makeup, and then I have the one for sensitive eyes. I do prefer the one for the sensitive eyes. I find it just works really well for me, and it does what I want it to do. It doesn't leave anything behind, but it takes off what I want to take off. I usually use my micellar water either first thing in the morning just to refresh my face. I find after having like a heavy moisturizer on all night, when I wake up I just want to take that off, and this does a great job of just removing that film off of my face. It feels good. And then at night after I cleanse my face, I just go over my face with some of this before I use my toner and all my other serums and creams and lotions and potions and everything else. But I use this just to make sure all the makeup got off from my cleanser, and it works well. I don't really like this just because I felt that it left a greasy film on my face. Even though it says that it's oil free, there's something in it that is similar to oil and leaves that kind of residue on my skin, so I don't like that, but I do really like the pink one. I have a couple of hair care products. These are from the John Frieda line, the Frizz Ease line. I did use all of the shampoo up and most of the conditioner. It was I had a hard time using this shampoo up. The only reason why I did is because, well, it's not super expensive. It's not very cheap either. So I didn't want to waste it, but I found it wasn't, while it helped define my curls, it dried my hair out a little bit. I needed something more, maybe not dried it out, but I needed something more moisturizing than what this offered. So I found I was having a hard time with some dry scalp and my hair was just dry. And so I thought that this Frizz Ease leave-in conditioner would help, and it just wasn't potent enough. Something that has helped my hair though is this Aussie 3-Minute Miracle. That I've been out of this for a while, and then I noticed after I had been using the John Frieda stuff and my hair was dry, and I was trying to kind of get the moisture back into my hair, and I was trying some moisturizing products. I wasn't really getting the results that I wanted, and then I was like, I haven't used this in a while, so I picked another one up, and I really do love this stuff. It has done great things for my hair in the last few weeks that I've been using it again, and yeah, there was a reason why I used this up. It was because it was really, really good, and I highly recommend it. If you have dry hair, I use this once a week, and I just leave it in for 3 minutes while I'm in the shower, and then rinse it out, and it just gives my hair and my scalp that extra moisture and like burst that it needs to kind of get it through the rest of the week. I have the Precisely My Brow Pencil by Benefit. This is in the shade 3.5. This was just a sample, but it still gave me probably, I don't know, a few weeks worth of use out of it. Not my favorite brow pencil. I do like that it is one of the, you can still kind of see it there. I don't have enough to do both my brows. I could probably get one with that little bit, but I do like that it's a fine tip on it. I think I need a darker shade, and that might change my opinion of it a little bit more. The 3.5 I found was slightly light, and I was really kind of having to go in with it, and then maybe it would have lasted a little longer as well if it was a darker shade, because I wouldn't have been pressing so hard to deepen it up. That, and I didn't feel like it wore all that well throughout the day. By the end of the day, especially in the front part of my brow, I could really tell that it had kind of faded, and that it was time to come off. And even though it had been a full day, and I'm not one to really touch my brows or anything, so with that and the price of how this is, I prefer my e.l.f. and my Essence ones, which are much more affordable, to this. Oh, I love this. This is the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Marine Boosting Mist, and honestly, I can't tell you why I like it. I used up this entire bottle, and I even put it in a favorites video about, I think it was a favorites video. I put it in a video, and I was just talking about how I don't know why I like it. I don't know if it actually does anything for my skin, and I just like the scent, or if it is doing something and I just can't put my finger on it. But I had used it up, and then I didn't buy it again because I'm like, if I can't figure out why I really like it, I'm not going to spend the $30 on it. so I didn't buy it again. But then I got a sample of it in a Point Perk thing, and I realized I really do like it, and it just made me happy every morning when I sprayed this on my face. It's a very citrusy scent, and it's just really nice. And I don't use it as a setting spray. I use it kind of like as a primer spray as part of my skincare before I even go in with anything else. If I'm not wearing anything else, like any makeup during the day, I still spray this on my face. I really like it, and I still can't figure out and pinpoint what it is exactly about it that I like, but having had that sample and using it, it just made me happy, and I realized how much I actually missed using this every day. So this is definitely something I am going to be picking up again very soon. Makeup item here. I have the Rimmel Stay Matte Pressed Powder. Both of these are in the shade 003 Natural. Yes, I go through these probably one every 3 months at least, if not sooner. This one isn't completely done, but by the time it gets to this point, I don't want to ruin my brush if I'm putting it in it, and it's a pain to swirl the pad in it. They don't come with the pad, I just buy those separate. But yes, I love these. These are, I've tried other ones. I've recently tried the Bye Bye Pores by IT Cosmetics. I've tried ones by Maybelline. I've tried ones by, I don't even know. I've tried all kinds of different powders, and I always go back to this. It's affordable. I like how it looks on my skin. I like how it works on my skin. Yeah, the only thing I wish is that they would change the packaging on it, but the product that is actually there for me to use is excellent. Highly recommend. Once again, I have a whole pile of mascaras. I'm just going to go through these very, very quickly. The first one I have here is the L'Oreal Double Extend Mascara. It's a tubing mascara. It has on the white side here a primer, and on the side here it is a tubing mascara. I do have a video putting this up against the Clinique tubing mascara that they have and giving my thoughts and opinions on it. I will link it in the cards here and in the description box below. It was really good. If you're looking for a tubing mascara, I do recommend this. Spoiler alert, I liked it better than the high-end one. Next up, I have by Maybelline the Rocket Mascara. This is waterproof. I really like this on my lower lash line. It is what I usually use for that. I do have the Superhero Mascara here. Oh, let's put those down. I do have the Superhero Mascara here. I did not get a chance to use it up even for a month. If you can see that there, I don't know. That would be a big gob of hair, and it is full of it. This was left out on my vanity, and my son was in my room watching TV and decided he was going to try and paint the table of my vanity with the mascara wand and dip it in and repeatedly do it. So this is full of hair and gunk because it probably fell on the floor and who knows what else. And yeah, it's garbage. It wasn't my favorite anyway. I was using it because it was okay, but definitely I didn't see the hype in it. It flaked on me and it kind of clumped on me a little bit. It wasn't my favorite at all. I have 2 tubes of the Maybelline Total Temptation waterproof mascara. When I first got this, I thought this was going to be my holy grail mascara. I had found the one that was perfect because I do need a waterproof mascara. It went on beautifully. It didn't clump. It didn't flake. It didn't smudge. It lasted all day. It looked amazing. I didn't need to wear another mascara underneath it to give me the look that I wanted. I was in love. I loved it. The only thing, the downside of it a little bit is it was very dry. The downside of this was it was a very dry formula, so it didn't last super long. I think I got about a month out of it before I couldn't really work with it anymore. But that was okay because it was so amazing and it was affordable. So I ordered another one and I had a completely different experience. I didn't really like it as much. So because it's not reliable in that way, I don't know why it was like that. It's not something that I would recommend. It was, if you want to take the chance to see if it works for you, I would recommend it because it's not expensive. But yeah, it was 2 totally different experiences between one and the other. The next one it flaked and it was more of a wetter formula and it just didn't give me the same look to my lashes. Even after I let it sit for a little bit and dry out a little, it still wasn't giving me what I wanted and wasn't performing the same way as the first tube. So it's a mystery. I don't know what happened. But if you want to take your chances, maybe you'll have an experience like I did with the first one, but maybe it will be the second. I don't know. Next I have a sample of the Bad Gal Bang by Benefit. This has an interesting wand. It's very cone shaped. And it does have like that kind of flimsiness to it, which I don't really enjoy in a mascara wand, but I did use it. I didn't like it when I first opened it, but after it had sat for a couple weeks and started to dry out a bit, I really did like the formula of this. I like how it made my lashes look, but it's not waterproof, so I am not going to buy a full size of it. Trucking along here. Next up, I have the Tarte Lights Camera Splashes Waterproof Mascara. This was nice. It's waterproof, but it wasn't perfect for me. It was just kind of okay. I have the Stila Huge Extreme Lash Mascara. This is similar to the Better Than Sex mascara. It has that kind of hourglass shaped wand in it. It was okay. I liked it. It did give me really nice voluminous lashes and the length. Again, it's not waterproof though, so it was out of the running for me to ever buy full size. I got that in a subscription box. And lastly, I do have the Tarteist Lash Paint Mascara. This, surprisingly, I really love. And it's surprising because it has a rubber bristle wand, and usually I like the more natural bristles because I just feel they go through my lashes better, but I love this mascara. My only qualm with it is that it does not come in waterproof. I wish it did. Otherwise, if it was the exact same formula and waterproof, this would definitely be the mascara for me, but it is not. But it is a very good mascara. If I got other samples of it or full sizes of it for free, I would not be mad and I would use it up, but because it's not waterproof, I will not purchase a full size. I have the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation. I did give this a try because of all the hype. I didn't mind it. It was okay. I ended up buying another bottle of it because I thought it looked okay, and it wasn't heavy. I think that's what I liked about it. It didn't feel like I was wearing anything, but I don't really like how it looks on my skin. So even though I have another bottle, I probably won't use it up. Maybe, maybe not. Some people really, really like this foundation. For me, it didn't work on my skin, but I've used it on other people and I've liked how it looked on them. And then we have the e.l.f. Flawless Finish Foundation. I think I have almost every shade of this foundation. I currently wear the shade Sand. In the summer, I wear this shade Tan. Actually, Tan's a little light for me in like the heart of the summer, but these are my favorite foundations. I really like them. I like how they wear on my skin. Again, a lot of people don't like these, but some people do. And I've used them on other people and haven't liked it on other people, but I love how this looks on my skin. It is my favorite mascara. This is my favorite foundation. I have like 4 of these in my drawer now and all different shades. We're getting near the end. I have a few concealers here. I have the e.l.f. concealer in Fair. This is okay. It's a little, how do I put this? It's good. I like how it wears. I even like how it wears under my eyes. I like wearing this when I'm not wearing any other makeup, but I just want to kind of feel a little more polished, maybe cover up the dark circles under my eyes a little bit. I do reach for this then because it isn't a very heavy concealer and it's not very full coverage, but it does work nicely and I do like it. But if you're looking for something full coverage, this definitely is not for you. Then I have the Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage Conceal and Contour Concealer. I love this stuff. This is in the shade C5. I have already repurchased this shade in the bigger size and I have a couple other sizes. I really, really like this. I know people have compared it to the Shape Tape. I don't like the Shape Tape. I've only used it a couple times. I got a sample of it and I didn't like how it looked under my eyes, but I really do like how this works. So if you're not a fan of Shape Tape, this might be one for you to check out. And then I have by Revlon the Youth FX Fill and Blur Concealer. This is a really creamy concealer. It's really messy. I don't like the sponge on it. It worked okay. It wasn't super full coverage, but it was more coverage than that e.l.f. one I talked about. But yeah, I wouldn't purchase this again. But if you're looking for something that's very, very creamy and very moisturizing, this is something you might like. I do need something moisturizing under my eyes, but I found that it just creased a lot for me because it was so moisturizing. But if that's what you want, like that moisture is what you're looking for and you'll deal with the creasing, then this is something to check out. It is like a click style. Couple of skincare items here. I have the Clinique Pep Start Eye Cream. I really like this one for in the mornings. It just has like that round ball thing. Put it on your eyes, you know, pat it in. you're good to go for the day. It's very moisturizing. It's pretty affordable, especially when you compare it to like Olay and L'Oreal and their eye creams and stuff like this. This is almost the same price, I believe. And I don't know. I'd rather buy Clinique than the L'Oreal and the Olay. I don't know why. This seems more high-end, so if I can get it for the same price, I might as well buy this. I have by Clarins the Super Restorative Total Eye Concentrate. For what I got in it, I was expecting a lot because the little card that came with it said you will see immediate results. And I'm like, oh, this little bit will last me long enough to see results then for sure. And I saw no results. I got nothing out of it, so don't know if I used it longer, if it would, but seeing as it was claiming immediately and I used this for a good couple weeks, I saw nothing. I wouldn't say it's worth it. I have here the R&Co High Drive Moisture and Shine. I believe this is labeled as a cream conditioner somewhere. It's a little different because it's in a squeeze bottle. Usually a cream conditioner will be in a spray bottle, but I really did like this. It has an interesting scent. It was almost peppery, but I think that's more the floral scent to it. It's probably lily or something like that. But I really did like this, and I would look into getting the full size of this to see how much it is. I have the Smashbox Photo Finish Pore Minimizing Primer. This is the purple one. I actually really like this, and I was surprised because I've tried the clear one that they have out a bunch of times because it used to come in like every subscription box. But I've tried that one a bunch of times, and then I was surprised to find that I really like this one. I find it's very similar in texture to the Cover FX pore minimizing one, if you're familiar with that. But I do like it, and it is something that I would purchase again. I have an Essence gel eyeliner pencil here. It is completely gone. I really like this. This was in a dark brown shade. It is my preferred color. Oh, Cocoa Bean. That's what this is. My preferred color for my lash line and my waterline, just because I find black is a little bit too harsh for me. So I gravitate more to brown. I really liked the formula of these Essence gel liners. I have a few different shades of them, and I really, again, they go on nice. They don't last all day, but if I set them, they last pretty good. Having said that, I have not found any eyeliners that last all day on me. I've tried Marc Jacobs ones. I've tried Makeup Forever. I've tried a bunch of different ones. They just don't last in my waterline, and it's probably due to my watery eyes, and that's okay. So I'd rather spend a couple bucks and know that I'm getting the same kind of effect that I would be getting using a high-end one anyway. So if you're in that situation, or you're just looking for a more affordable eye pencil, check these out. I think they're really nice. I have one last item. Funny story. I was looking for this. I'm like, oh, I found the lid. Where's the rest of it? Then I remembered, oh yeah, I used it. This is my Essence eyebrow pencil. This is how much I love this pencil. I used it down to this. Like, I would have kept going, except I could not turn it in my sharpener anymore because it was completely in there. Again, I really like the Essence eyebrow pencils. I can sharpen them, so I always have that fine point. The color, I wish they came in more shades. This one is a tad warmer than what I would like, but I can make it work and pretend that it isn't. So I really do like this. I do have another one that I am using now, and it is, again, a fantastic product. It's a little bit creamy, but not so much so that it goes everywhere when you're using it. And those are all my empties. My bin is empty. Is it? Am I missing? Nope. My bin is empty, and it's full of like hair and dust bunnies that have been collecting in there, along with the empties. Oh, yuck. And now I'm covered in, oh my goodness. I'm covered in stuff. What a mess. Hello. Well, that was fun. Let me know in the comments below if you tried any of these items and what you thought of them. What do you go through a lot? What are some of the empties that you have recently used up? What do you love? What do you hate? Would be interested to hear what you have to say on any of that stuff. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Again, thank you for watching. I hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.